NBC.
Now that spring has arrived, although you might not be able to tell it by the fact that we're shivering out here, you might think about taking a camping trip. And our Gadget Guru, Andy Pargh, joins us now to tell us how you might want to do that in style. Andy, how you doing?
I tell you, in style, that's an understatement, because boy, do I have some fun things for you today. But let me tell you a little bit about the recreational vehicle market. First of all, it's a strong market. There are more than 9 million recreational vehicles in use today, with 500,000 new units being sold each and every year. But you know, the neat thing about it is the new buyer, people like you and me, well, maybe a little bit younger, but in the 30s to 40s, they're finding out that they're getting into these type of vehicles because it's an instant vacation, and they're also very easy to use, such as this one right here from Jayco. Now, let me tell you,
might be easy to use, but seem a little short.
Well, they are. In fact, this is not just for short people. A unit like this is designed to tow behind a car, a small car, 6-cylinder car, and to convert into something like this. I mean, in fact, this is the same unit that we just saw here a moment ago.
The one we're looking at over there, top comes up?
Top comes up. You have room for sleep 2 in the front, room to sleep 2 in the back. This even converts into a single bed. It's heated, air conditioned. You have propane stoves you can attach for running water. Something like this, although you can get smaller ones for about $3,000, something like this for about $8,800. So
you just hook it up to the back of what you're driving?
Yes, and you don't need a big car. Something about 6 cylinders, you know, is all you need. Right. Now, if you want something maybe a little bit more stylish, wait till you check this thing out. This is a new Aliner. Now, I'm going to show you how easy this thing is to put up. Here, you just push this down like this, and then push the top up. Look, it kind of converts it to its own chalet. You jump in, come around here, and figure if I can do it, you know it's easy. And prop it up here, take your back wall, prop it up, and you have something that is really stylish, state-of-the-art. You can sleep 2 in here, and if you turn around here, you got heated and air-conditioned running water, you have a stove, and if you look below your AM/FM stereo cassette unit, you have a hot tub.
Of course you do.
And so
why doesn't it surprise me, Andy, that you have a hot tub beneath your AM/FM stereo unit?
Well, you know, you really have to have something like that. And it's about $14,000. It's called the Aliner. Now, as you know, Winnebago is probably one of the biggest names in recreational vehicles. Now, this unit right here, as opposed to towing, has a built-in car. So it's an all-in-one unit in here. You can drive around with 4 to 6 people in here, or you can sleep 3 people in here very, very comfortably. You look around here, you have a lot of comfortable room. You come around back in here, you have a dinette, microwave oven, you have the stove, and you have the running water too. Now, something like this, because the car is built into this, is a little bit more expensive. We're looking at about $46,000, but it's also great to take shopping. You take the whole family and boy.
It's not too big that you can't use it to drive around town and do errands?
Well, that's the good thing about it. When you take it camping, you can easily go from one area to take it out for dinner or anything like that. Now, but when you talk about the way we like to travel,
you and me, pal.
I mean, whether it's John Madden or whether you're a country music star, you might want to get something like this. This is called the Country Coach, and I tell you about first class. Jack, I'm ready to go camping in something like this. Come on in, let me show you how this thing looks. It's really outrageous. We come in here, and you see, there's Jerry up here running the show, and you see this thing is like a living room. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. You have plenty of room in here. Look, you can sit down on this. You want more room? You can hit a button. Jerry has a button up here, and watch what happens. This thing will expand out to give you about 3 more feet, or maybe about 3.5 feet of living space here.
This is great. Remember the movie Stripes, where somebody looks at, Bill Murray looks at somebody and says, I want to party with you, cowboy. I want to go camping with you, cowboy.
This is the way to do it. But you know, what you can do that's even better here, notice how this is set up as a breakfast nook.
Right.
You can hit a button here, it converts down into a cocktail or coffee table. Come back around here and a push of a button pushes it right back, but this thing is loaded. I mean, look at this, has a full kitchen area in here, and on the refrigerator, not one of those little tiny ones. Check this out, a double door, a Amana in here with in the water, ice and water.
That's what most people have in their homes.
Yes, it is. I mean, you look in the shower here. It's a full stand-up shower inside here, and the same thing for the head. You know, we call them heads. You know, same thing for the head here. Even have your washer, dryer in here. Now, as opposed to this thing designed, even though you can get a dozen people or so on here, it's really designed for 2 people, as you can see by the king-size bedroom. But if you go back up here, you got lots of room to socialize and look around here. In fact, let's just have a seat here.
All right.
And
we can enjoy our trip. Andy.
Yes.
Always a pleasure.
My pleasure.
We got a lot more coming up on Today for you after these messages. Come on back and join us.